Mogul Motivation, educating and empowering entrepreneurs 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mogul Motivation. This is episode 205. And when it comes to business and success, everything we do in the present has to be intentional for something later on down the line. We have to create that domino effect. So we knock down layer by layer until we get to the end game. This applies to our goals and our tasks, and it applies to our actions. Think about it. You're only in this spot right now at this very moment because of things that you did last year, things you did 2 years ago, things you did 10 years ago, however long it may be. You started the foundation, and now that's why you're in this very spot right now. And the same scenario applies to our future references. When you're a good person in business and your career, when you treat people well, when you smile, when you always show up on time, it's okay to be lazy and to be late in your personal life, but you cannot be lazy. You cannot be late in business and in your career life. So when you're punctual with time, when you always smile, when you treat people with respect, when you have integrity, all of these things carries with your coworkers, with your team members, or with your clients and customers. And they're going to remember that. They're going to remember you, because the reality is, in this world today, it's only a select few of people who operate that way. People do not have integrity. People do not show up on time. People do not have respect. So when you do these things, people are going to remember you and your business or whatever it is that you do, and they're going to refer to you later on in the future, whether it's because they need you again or they're going to refer other people to come to you. That's why it doesn't matter if you only sell one product this month. That's why it doesn't matter if you only provide one service this month. You need to treat that one product or that one service with the same enthusiasm as if you had 100 products or as if you served 100 people. Always have that enthusiasm. Always show up on time. Always treat people polite, and always have integrity. Do what you say you're going to do. And when you do that, people will remember you. When you do that, people will never forget you. When you do that, it boosts your stock. It's not just about having a great product or a great service. It's about being a great person. When it comes to business, people do business with people because of great people. People invest in people because you're a great person. It's just that simple. And the same thing comes with your goals and your tasks. All of your goals need to be interconnected. So you start with the smallest goal. You knock that out. Now that brings you into position to knock out a bigger goal. You knock that out and it puts you in position to knock out a bigger goal. And you keep doing it until you get to that end game. We have to always have the future in mind with everything that we do in the present. It's okay to enjoy the moment. It's okay to savor the moment. It's okay to be happy in the moment. But never forget about the days to come. Never forget about your children. Never forget about the future and where you're trying to go. Always have your future in mind, the end game, so that everything you do in a moment can reference to that. And it can bring you good fortune in the long run. Whether it be more clientele, more customers, or putting you closer to achieving your ultimate goal and your end game. That's my message this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Very short, very brief. Future references. Everything you do in the present has to have a direct impact on where you want to be in the future. And if you reverse the equation, the same principle applies. If you slack today, you're going to suffer for it tomorrow. If you are disrespectful today, if you are late today, if you don't have integrity today, you're going to lose a customer or client tomorrow. It's the same principle. That's why we always have to perform at the highest level. We always have to do the very best that we can. We always have to have our business, our reputation, and our careers in mind for the long run, not just for today. If this podcast has benefited you in any shape or form, please leave a 5-star review and pass it on to somebody else who may benefit from it as well. So let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. And always keep your future in mind, future references. Create that domino effect today so everything can fall in line for us and we can reach our end game tomorrow. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next week.